Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
Good morning. Welcome to a new video. Today we are headed to Disney Springs. It is currently about 9:40. We had a little later start than on previous days. So we thought, do you know what? Disney Springs opens at 10. We'll head to Springs. So we're there for opening because I'm desperate to go to the Lego store to do a minifigure, and every time I go it's like a crazy long queue that I just can't deal with. So that's the current plan. Planning to head into a park later, but we don't know which one yet. Gonna see how the day takes us. We did try and get virtual queue for Guardians this morning because it's a good to go day, but no luck. So that's 2 mornings we've had zero luck on getting virtual queue now for Guardians.
They've both been good to go days.
And both of them have been good to go days. So even if you are not an annual pass holder, it's worth checking out what that calendar says, because you may find it's harder to get one on those days.
I think what's happening is the people who are annual pass holders are just trying their luck on good to go days. And then if they get it, they'll go into the park, and if they don't, they might not. Because it's definitely, we have never had the problem of not getting a 7 o'clock when you're on there refreshing.
These are the first 2 days we've ever had a problem getting it. So,
and it's meant to be the quietest time at Disney, or one of the quietest times at Disney.
Which is why they're good to go days.
So
we'll see how the day takes us. Say we're not sure which park we'll go to. Just depends how long we're in Springs and stuff. We've also decided this morning to forego our traditional breakfast at the Riverside Mill. So I think Charlie's plan is to get Starbucks. I have no idea what I'm going to do. We shall see. But what we are going to do is just refill our cups. So we've got some beverages to get us into spring. Alright, so we'll refill our cups and we'll see you in a bit. Alright, so we've made it to Disney Springs. It's nice and chilled at the moment. For me, much nicer than in the evenings. And I am headed towards the Lego store. See if we can build this minifigure. So this is something that you can do at not every Lego store, but at a lot of the more significant ones. So you can do it at Leicester Square, you can do it at Disneyland Paris, at Disney Springs. I know you can do it in Barcelona. And if you go on to the lego.com website and you go to the stores section, they will tell you about the store features, one of which is build a minifig or build a minifigure, and you will be able to see all the stores around the world that have it. I've got World of Disney ahead of me, which means the Lego store is going to be over on the left here. There it is. I can already see a sign saying entrance, so we'll just try and find the right way in. Alright, so these are the stamps that are exclusive to this store, and then these are the shirts that are exclusive to this store as well. So I think we're going to go a bit of Orlando, and then rotate my little guy around, get the stamps. What should we do? Have Florida. Rotate around again. sticker. Oh, which gator shall we go for? Which gator shall we go for? Go for this one. Perfect. So that will end up being my minifigure. So once you're all done designing it, you can hit the tick and it will send it to the printer. Just like that. So we then got to pick some accessories and things. So you can pick one hair or helmet, one head, one trousers or pants, and then one accessory as well. So I've already found one that looks like me wearing my glasses. Sometimes they have one of me wearing my sunglasses, but I can't see it there, so we'll move on. Accessories, got fried egg. Now the fried egg jumped out at me when I saw it before, because I've not actually seen the fried egg. So I think I'll go with the fried egg, because that just seems slightly crazy. And let's see what we've got here. Oh gosh, we've got like Hagrid beards and ninjas and all sorts of things. I find with these, they very rarely actually match my kind of hairstyle. So I usually have to go with something kind of either totally different or adjacent, because I've got plenty of hair at home that matches my actual hair. Just checking. Oh, you can in fact get the classic carrot. I think I've actually got that at home, so probably won't go for that one. Helmet with the headphones. I'll go for that. I'll go for this. Still looking. Oh, I could go for a blonde pirate look. That's very Disney, isn't it? Let's go for the blonde pirate look. Sorry, hat with hair. Ooh. And now we need some trousers. Now that's usually a very good old school one, because it looks like jeans. See, this is the one I was looking for before, with the old sunglasses. So I'm going to switch that out, I think. And just double check we're not seeing any other thing we like here. Oh, we got a kind of football shorts one. Might go with that, because it's summery. So let me get these sorted out. So you can see here I've gone for the pirate hair with the blonde hair, the fried egg, which is on the wrong way, the sunglasses, and the kind of light blue football shorts. That is my one printing right now. Machine going. It's very cool, very cool. And these are all the different kind of things you can do with it. Did I buy stuff? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Not much. I bought a couple of key rings. And I got my passport stamped. This was for Mickey. Thank you. Sorcerer Mickey. I've got to find my way to the other Starbucks. This is where I get so disorientated. So, yeah, you can go to any Lego store that is not a franchise and get a Lego passport, and they will stamp it for you. And so every store has their own stamp for that store. Plus you can get stores for pick-a-brick, different themes. They did a Disney 100 one, all sorts of stamps. I've got a weird feeling I'm going the long way here, but oh well. Just going past a T-Rex. So yeah, I've got my little bag. I got a Grogu keyring and a Mandalorian keyring as well. And if you are a fan of Lego, I highly recommend getting a Lego Insiders membership. It is totally free, and it is beneficial to get it in whatever your regular country of purchasing is. So if you're from the UK, go to a UK store and get it. If you did get it in the US, it's not a problem. You simply basically email Lego and say, can you switch it to the UK? Because then you get pounds off. But you can also just sign up online. You don't have to go to a store to do it. But you can earn points whatever store you go to. So if you're in the, where are we, Boathouse? I think we can go this way. So if you're in the UK, you can earn points. If you're in France, you can earn points. It's just what you then get back afterwards. So if you've got a UK account, you would get pounds off your next purchase rather than dollars. And that's basically what the difference is. And if you also can get DVC and annual pass holder discounts, and you can use that plus your VIP. So I got, I think, 10% off, which is always nice. Get a little money off. Going past the Joffrey's here and the Boathouse. Part of me feels like I've taken the long way, but I kind of know where I am from here. I'll flip the camera around so you can see. So going past Jock Lindsay's Hangar Bar. I've never actually been in there. Gideon's Bakehouse. Now, unpopular opinion, I personally think Gideon's is overrated. Like, it's nice, but look at that line! Like, no cookie is worth that line. And you can go to Summer House, which is not that far away from here, and get an also delicious cookie. So, you know, if you like them, that's cool. But to me, not worth that line. There's so many places in Disney Springs that I haven't seen. Oh, why is it all uphill? I don't know if that translates on camera, but this is all uphill. It's too early. It's too early, and I'm a week into this trip and I'm exhausted. No hills. So I'm coming up to a bridge and I'm just going to cross over the bridge, and then Starbucks should be on my right. She hopes. Yeah, I definitely think I've come the long way somehow. There's STK there. Again, never eaten there. I think it's quite expensive. The Edison, then Maria and Enzo's. So many places to eat around here. Lots of table service options, and actually lots of quick service options as well. Oh. Charlie says she's just outside the Starbucks, so hopefully she will soon be coming into view. Planet Hollywood, which got rethemed to being the Disney Springs Observatory, but is still a Planet Hollywood. Oh, nearly there, nearly there. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's very hot, but it's definitely more chilled at this time of day than in the evening. See if we can spot her. Here she is. I bet she's munching a cheese Danish. Yes, she is. They picked me up a ham and cheese croissant. That was $5.07, so that was my breakfast. Heading into Star Wars Galactic Outpost. Alright, so we're sat outside the ganachery. We've just picked up some chocolates, very tasty. So we went for a box of 6 with the intention of having 3 each. And that came to $17.04. No discounts apply here. And they did offer, actually, because we thought, oh, it's too hot, we're just going to eat them right now. But they did offer to give us an ice pack so that they would get back, didn't they? So that's worth knowing, because I have to say that that's something that would put me off getting some to take home. But if there's an ice pack, at least you know you can get it back to the hotel in one piece, at the very least. So Charlie went for the Death Star. I went for the Rebellion, which again, special for May the 4th. And then we both got a milk chocolate, which is just a classic creamy milk chocolate and has a Mickey design on it. And Charlie went for the orange one, which is a fresh Florida oranges with dark chocolate. And I went for, and I'm going to pronounce this wrong probably, but the Gianduja, which is Italian hazelnut with milk chocolate. And I'll just show you what those look like now. So here they are. You can see the 2 Mickey milk chocolate ones. The top left is the Death Star, top right is the Rebellion, bottom right is the orange, and bottom left is the Gianduja. So let's give these a go before they melt. Yeah, Charlie's going in for the Death Star first. I think I'm going to go for the Rebellion first, because this is the one I'm going to be least sure about. Here she goes with the Death Star. Oh, it's very red on the inside. I think this involves ruby chocolate, doesn't it? Good?
I think so.
Let me go for my Rebellion. So this one involves dragon fruit. Oh, it's green on the inside. So what I would say about that is I could tell there was a fruitiness to it. But if you'd asked me what it was, I wouldn't have necessarily identified that it was dragon fruit. How was your...
It was nice. The ruby part of the chocolate just gives it, like it's quite sweet. So I'm glad I had it first, because I don't think I'd want to
finish on it?
finish on that taste, but it was good.
I'm going to go for my Gianduja.
They're orange.
You can see the inside of it there.
Mom, what's this stuff? I really like orange chocolate. The best way I can describe that, like the flavour of the orange, because it's quite a strong orange, is the flavour is like the orange from a Quality Street orange cream. But then the chocolate part is this chocolate as opposed to Quality Street chocolate.
Mine was nutty. I have nothing else to say. Very nice. Finally, we're going to have our Mickeys. Here we go. In goes Mick. That was very nice. It's rich, but not too rich. Like, it's just the right sort of amount of chocolate that you get from it. So this is the information for the ganachery. And as I said, they do often do whatever the kind of theme is, they do often do like something to that theme. There's a sign right next to us here about a Year of the Dragon chocolate piñata for $28, and it does look like a work of art. So I highly recommend, if you like chocolate, I highly recommend checking it out. And so don't worry about it melting, because they will give you an ice pack. And we've got the card here with all the different ones. So these are all the standard ones. They've got coconut. Charlie's indicating she needs a drink. They've got coconut, they've got salted caramel, chipotle pepper, cinnamon, coffee, dark 65% Egyptian sea salt. They've got the ones we had: peanut butter, mint, passion fruit, pistachio, raspberry and vanilla. And I say all the limited time flavors. They do also do like a Mickey bar, a mini bar. They had a regular kind of chocolate bar on a stick. So loads of different options. Not cheap, but then they are fancy chocolates. So personally, I think it's worth the price, just as long as you don't get too carried away. So I'm right by a speaker, so I'll keep this bit short, but boy, is it hot today. Ooh, really, really hot. Charlie has just popped into Sephora, and I'm sitting on a bench waiting for her. But yeah, I feel like we're both suffering a little bit from our full day in Typhoon Lagoon yesterday, because you're in like the wave pool and the water is, you know, taking any strain off your limbs, etc. You just don't realise how much exercise you're doing. So we are just like, we're flagging. I think we're going to go to Blaze Pizza for some lunch. I've had it before, Charlie hasn't, but I've not had it here at Disney Springs, so we'll see how that goes. And if we're not in Blaze, we'll probably be in Deluxe Burger. So we're at Blaze Pizza, just waiting for our food to arrive. We both got a fountain soda each. I got a 2-topping pizza and a regular fountain drink, which came to a total of, including tax, $15.87. Charlie got a kind of unlimited toppings one, which was actually only $1 more. So I imagine hers came to about $17, did it? $16.93. I wasn't far off, was I? So
I don't think that's bad when you consider it's only $1 more.
They give you a tracker to put on your table, and then they'll bring it to you. And they do have indoor and outdoor seating. It is just so hot right now. So Charlie was like, let's go indoors with a little bit of AC. It's not crazy AC in here, but it's enough to cool it down a touch. Being the middle of the day, we really didn't queue for very long, maybe 2 minutes. So yeah, just waiting for the pizzas. And just like that, they're here. So this is my pizza. I've got mushrooms and red peppers. That is Charlie's pizza. She's gone with green peppers, tomatoes and olives. And sausage. There is sausage. So we're gonna enjoy this. Yeah. All right. So we're back at the resort. We're just so shattered. But we're using the opportunity to do some laundry. Because we are here for like, nearly 2 weeks, just short. So we both had decided we'll bring a week's worth of stuff and then do laundry halfway through. So we're just over halfway, so we're doing laundry. The laundry machines are large load, and it's $3.25 a wash, and you basically download an app called CSC Go, and the instructions are all on the machine and on the wall. So it's a free app. You sign up for an account and you'll automatically get $5 credit. So you're already ahead of the game. with a free wash. And then the app lets you track how long your washing has to go. So mine's got about just under half an hour. So I'm going to chill here before going and putting it in the dryer. Alright, so I just put a load of stuff in the dryer. Dryer was also $3.25, which was for 60 minutes worth of drying. That's 60. So I had to top up my account. The minimum amount you can top up by is $5. So I'm not actually down any money, because obviously they gave me the $5 for free, and my total for doing all the laundry is $6.50. So I'll have some left over for next time. They do also have machines in there for detergent and stuff, but we brought our own from home because it's quite easy and works out cheaper, even though the stuff is probably only like $1 or something. So I just wait for the dryer. It's 6 o'clock, it's still flipping hot. Right, we are headed to the Magic Kingdom, which apparently closes at 10 tonight, to just hit up the parks for a few hours when it's theoretically cooler. I mean, it is cooler, but it's still hot. Hang on. Sorry, some people with young kids coming past didn't want to film them. So, yeah, we're going to head to the Magic Kingdom. Charlie's just finishing getting ready, and then she's going to join me at the bus stop. But I am a slower walker. So she's like, you go on ahead, I'll catch up. Yeah, so the pizza we had earlier was delicious. We actually took half of it back to the room, and we've just had that as a little snack before hitting up the parks again. Oh man, it's so hot. I was looking it up and it's going to be like 98 tomorrow or something. I'm like, oh. There is a point when, for the parks, it becomes a bit too hot. And you're just bouncing from air-conditioned room to air-conditioned room just to try and stay cool. So definitely, if you're coming in May, or from now really through to September, October, bring loads of sunscreen. The UV index is at a low, it's been 8, high it's been 10. So the UV rays are out and are ready to burn you. Oh, nearly at the bus stop. No doubt one will come right as I get here, and not as she gets here. Oh no, it's Epcot. We're all good. I know. So we're walking through from Pecos Bills to the Haunted Mansion because we're going to go on that. The park's got about an hour till it closes, but there is extended evening hours tonight for deluxe guests. We are not one of them, but we're still going to make the most of this last hour. We're going to talk about our dinner at Pecos Bills a little later. I didn't take any pictures or anything, we were just having a nice quiet meal, weren't we, Charlie? But I will explain what we had and what went on, because I think Charlie's ready to have a rant. No. She's on the verge. She's on the verge. But look how pretty the Liberty Bell is there. I do love the parks at night in terms of like all the lighting and everything. It's always so pretty. I'm going to take this opportunity in the video to say, if you are enjoying this series and these videos, please like and subscribe. Yes, these are the restrooms that confused us the other day. Not us, me. I think Happily Ever After is about to start. Here it comes. Get that view going. Let us find our own way. It's wide open. Here we go. Comes alive. Danger in your eyes. It's just beginning. Let your heart beat faster. Reach out and find you. Happily ever after.
And look at the difference.
Yeah, we're practically going to walk on this. Scan me. Thank you. Oh, I've had enough of the fireworks now. Let's get on the Haunted Mansion. Oh boy, is it hot. It's now 9:45. So what have we done tonight? We went on Carousel of Progress, Space Mountain, then we got dinner at Pecos Bills. We've just done Haunted Mansion, followed by Big Thunder Mountain. Sorry we can show it, but it's dark. It just doesn't come out very well on the camera. And our final ride of the night is going to be Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh, it is so hot. That's been the story of today, but like the way the weather is, it's desperate to have a like rainstorm, and you can feel it in the air that it wants to rain, but it's just not raining. And as soon as the weather breaks, like the temperature will be fine, but it's just got that humidity that you normally associate with July and August. So it's a little bit intense at the moment. Just continually drinking to stay hydrated. As I said, extended hours are tonight. Our previous experience with extended hours was it's definitely worth doing if you're staying at a deluxe resort. I would have said if you're staying at a deluxe resort, don't bother spending your money on the extra hours nights. Just come to the extended hours, which are included in your resort, the price of your resort, because the crowd levels are quite nice. At least that was our previous experience. Obviously I don't know what it will be like tonight, but yeah. Can't wait to get back to the room for some AC, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm enjoying my time in the parks, but boy is it hot. Whew. Just waiting for Charlie, who's run to the restrooms, and then we'll go on Pirates and get out of here. As I think, I don't know if I said it before, I was trying to say it before. If you are enjoying this video and this series, please like and subscribe. If this is the first video that you've seen in this series, please go back and watch the other ones. At this point we've been to all 4 parks. We've been to Typhoon Lagoon, we've been to Disney Springs. We haven't shown you the pool just because they've been quite busy because the weather is hot. But we have been to the pool as well. We've checked out Port Orleans Riverside's restaurants, various other restaurants around. So say like, subscribe and check out those other videos. Alright, Charlie's back, on to Pirates. We have no idea what we're doing tomorrow other than trying for a virtual queue for Guardians. So tune in to see how we do with that. Bye! So just when you think you've tried the whole breakfast menu, they double it in size. So we get down to breakfast today, and there's more Danish, more croissant things, all sorts of different options. Charlie's very excited because she's got her cheese Danish, which we can't really get in the UK. And she is tucking in. I'll show you what's left of it, but she's already had half, and we've barely been sat down a few seconds. There it is. There is the cheese Danish half. Highly recommended by Charlie. Yep, nodding away. And was that 420? No, that was 3. No, wait.
449.
449 plus tax for that one. Oh, all right. We are in Hollywood Studios today, at least for the start of the day.
Look at my hair.
I know you haven't even been on anything yet. We weren't able to get a virtual queue for Guardians this morning, so we're going to try getting over to Epcot for 1 o'clock to try and do that. But Alien Swirling Saucers is our first ride of the day, so we're getting ready for it. Oh God! Getting ready for it to begin.
Adding toys, please remain seated at all times. No lap sitting, and hang on to any loose items. Thank you.
I'm hanging on. You're not getting deja vu. We've just gone through the queue again because it was a walk-on. So here we go again. Alien Swirling Saucers. Take 2.
Being fully seated, no lap sitting in, hold on to all loose items.
Ready?
The claw awaits.
Our launch has been
Look at the
delayed.
slinky in the background there.
Oh yeah.
Strangers from the outside.
Alright, so we've come inside. We're currently in line to meet Edna Mode. And there's some nice air conditioning in here. I've had to resort to putting a cooling towel on my head under my hat. And Charlie's laughing at my current appearance. Anyway, Charlie had some top tips she suggested we talk about. First of all, if you are a Disney Resort guest, do use the half an hour early entry that they have. If only because it gives you a head start in. Also, consider not using it for the big rides because you can get a lot of smaller rides done with minimal to no wait in the time that you can use for early entry.
And the big rides, usually, not always, but usually, their queue does go down when you have for things like the evening show or the evening fireworks.
Yeah.
So if you use the morning to get the small roads done and then try and use the evening to get the big roads done, you can hopefully minimise your waiting.
Yeah. So those are some tips. So as you saw, we rode alien swirling saucers twice. That is colloquially known as a whip ride. I like to think of it as having the thrill of the teacups without the dizziness of the teacups.
Yeah, because our mum, who hates the tea, I love the teacups, but our mum hates the teacups and refuses to go on it. And we tell, like, did you actually go? Oh, you didn't go on it with her. It was just me that went on it with her.
Yeah, I didn't go on alien swirling.
When she came in January, I told her, like, no, please do alien swirling saucers, because she just saw it as being like teacups because it obviously spins. And I was like, it's not. And she went on it and she loved it. And she said, yeah, it is actually nothing like teacups, like from a dizziness point of view. So if you don't get on with teacups, you should still get on with alien swirling saucers.
There you go. So those were Charlie's top tips for the morning. I think there was something else you said. It'll come to us. It'll come to us. Greetings, Edna. We worship your fashion amazingness. And of course, also the world's best babysitter.
No cakes whatsoever. Oh, cool.
I know.
Jack Jackson, same hands.
Yep, we've all got our glasses. Do it again, do it again. Sorry, I wasn't rolling. Oh, thank you, Edna. Darling, you're amazing. Oh, thank you. Cheers. Now it's time to go under the sea and meet Ariel. Hi, Ariel.
Hi. You all seem like you love adventures, is that right?
We do.
That's perfect. I've been trying all sorts of adventures in the human world, but what kinds are your favorites? Do you like the ones in the sand right by the shore? Or when you splash around too?
We
love in the sea.
Yeah.
Gosh.
We love the waves.
Fun?
Yeah.
Sometimes you and I like to have a big competition and try and see who can make the biggest splash. Do humans do that too?
Yes.
Perfect. Do you think you could teach me some techniques? My human toes are still a bit new. How do humans make the biggest splash? I really want to win.
Arms out.
Yeah, arms out.
Oh, okay.
Like the biggest, like, starfish.
Oh my gosh, that makes a lot more sense. You have more room to cover.
Yeah.
Thank you for that helpful tip. Hopefully I'll see you splashing around the 7th sea soon.
Can we get a picture?
Of course we may. Snuggle close.
So we're in One Man's Dream, and one of the cool things about this is they do update all the costumes and stuff periodically. So we got stuff from Percy Jackson, the TV series. We got the Ares costume, the Medusa costume. Got a little take and repeat. We've got Percy's. I have no idea who he is. That's why.
He's in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. He's hilarious.
So we've got Percy's armour here from Camp Half-Blood when they're doing Capture the Flag. The necklace from Camp Half-Blood where they get a different bead for each year that they go. Annabeth's sword and shield. Mr. D's costume as well. We got Annabeth's hat of invisibility and their regular outfits, Percy's and Grover's, and obviously Grover's special shoes with the symbol of Hermes. Yeah. And then we've got Riptide, Annabeth's dagger, Mythomagic, which you don't actually see particularly in the first series, but it does come into play later on in the books. The Master Lightning Bolt, the Drachma, and Zeus's costume worn by the late Lance Reddick. There he is there. We've also got stuff related to the Disney Wish here. I'm surprised they haven't updated to the treasure actually, but they haven't. It's just the Wish. This stuff's been here for quite a while now, at least several years. There's the model of Cinderella that's in the atrium, and of Josephine. Charlie's looking at all the cruise line stuff, gathering facts for her next trivia session. Yes, but they've changed their costumes.
Yeah, but we're still gonna get to see it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the cruise I'd like to do.
All the Alaskan cruises. That is the dream. But you can see you've got the Epcot models, Tower of Terror model, an audio animatronic for Mr. Lincoln. All sorts of fun stuff. And if you've been to the Disney 100 exhibition, it's like a miniature version of that. And if you haven't been to Disney 100, well, that's like a bigger version of this. All sorts of posters. Big model of Disneyland over there. And most importantly of all, One Man's Dream has air conditioning, which is quite nice on a day like today. Here we go! Here we go!
And we're gonna go bounce.
Here we go through the bounces. So we are now in Epcot. We've had a bit of a morning. Our morning today has been a bit like yesterday afternoon, but more on that later. So we are currently sitting in the annual pass holder lounge, which is something they're doing for annual pass holder appreciation. I think it runs till, did you say the 26th of June? Because you said it's 626.
Oh, yeah.
We think that's the date. And it is in Morocco in the old restaurant Marrakesh. Plenty of AC in here. We had no queue to get in, which is unlike the day it opened when there were apparently 45-minute plus queues. But we came in, and the first thing we got when we checked in was a little, I've got it wet now, little annual pass holder badge. How cute. And then we sat down at a table to chill, and they've got a table on the other side of the room where they've got packets of trail mix or Chex Mix. Charlie has tried the Chex Mix, and her opinion is...
I really enjoyed it. It's like having shreddies. Some of it.
But savoury.
Yeah.
Some
of it was like pretzels. Some of it was like almost like crouton or like bruschetta-y, like bread, crisp bread.
So they also had cups of cold water, no ice, but then they also had a Moroccan mint tea, which we didn't get. I don't like mint, so I wouldn't have ever got it. But Charlie has had a similar thing in actual Morocco.
Yeah, so I don't really want to... because I'm not a huge fan of mint tea. I don't drink peppermint tea back home. And I have a nice experience at the Moroccan tea that I had in Morocco. I don't really want to ruin that by might not enjoy this one because it will be an American version, which means they probably will have added a little sugar.
What were you saying about the temperature of the water?
Cold.
No, you said something about the tea being...
Oh, he said the tea apparently is room temperature. So it's not hot and it's not cold.
Was it room temperature when you had it in Morocco?
No, it was like hot. It was hot tea. Because someone asked if it was iced tea, because obviously that's quite popular over here. And the guy said, no, this is a Moroccan mint tea, and it's served room temperature.
Interesting. I personally would have just liked some ice. But there you go. But it's very nice in here. When we came in, Genie was meeting and greeting. He's gone to have a chill in his lamp. And we're waiting to see if another character comes out. Whether it's him or whether it's someone else. But it's been a nice place to just chill and relax. And while we were here, we got our virtual queue for Guardians, which is currently predicting that we'll get caught back around 4 o'clock, and it's currently 1:05. So that wasn't too bad.
So we're probably going to end up going to a resort on the Skyliner, most likely Riviera, to have some lunch and some AC before coming back into the park for the Guardians, and when it hopefully will have dropped, like the heat will have died down.
And part of the reason we're looking at going to the Riviera, one, because they've got some really nice sofas there that you can chill on, but also because it's a resort, we can use our resort mugs, and it is very hot out there, and so we're desperately trying to take on fluid, aren't we?
And people might freak out.
Hello, we've just come to the Riviera for lunch. I have a delicious looking croque monsieur and tomato soup. It came to $13.83. For drinks, we've used our refillable mugs. Charlie's got the same thing, but she's got fries, because the fries here are very good. And we made a little friend on the way in. We saw a black racer, which, for those of you that don't know, is a snake. They're typically about 3 feet long, and this did look like an adult one. And it was just crossing the pathway into the bush. But I've seen people do some crazy things with snakes, trying to take them home and all sorts here. Yes, true story. So we let a cast member know, and we've gone to get someone to deal with it. Don't worry, they don't harm them. For the record, if you do see a black racer, which is the predominant snake around here, they are not poisonous. They will not attack you unless they feel threatened. They just move very quickly, and they do go in the water if necessary. Charlie was like absolutely terrified, and I just told her all the resorts that I've seen snakes at, and she's like, what? Because I've seen them at a fair few, because it can happen anywhere. It's Florida, they have snakes. And so if you do ever see that happen, just let a cast member know, and they will get someone to sort it out. But after all that drama, we're going to sit and enjoy our lunch now. Alright, apologies for my voice, I'm beginning to lose it. So we've just stopped by one of the festival booths, and we've got some, was it chicken or pork? Or...
That's a spicy chicken skewer.
Right, a spicy chicken skewer with creamy peanut sauce and cheesy crab wontons. The crab wontons were $8.25. The chicken skewer was $6.75, and the total was $15. And just before it goes, that's Charlie eating the skewer. Alright, we're going to try and enjoy this. So this is the peanut butter and chocolate cannoli from Italy $5.75. Straight in there. What do you think, Charlie? Finger licking good.
It tastes kind of like peanut butter Oreo.
No. So thumbs up from Charlie on that one.
If you don't like peanut butter, it would not be good because the main flavour is peanut butter.
There you have it. That is Charlie's verdict on the cannoli. And cannoli is, I'm afraid, where this video has to end. Do not ask me what happened. It was May last year. I don't know. We have one more video left in this May 2024 series, and it is coming at you on next week. Yeah, whatever. Right. So I hope you have been enjoying this series. If you have, please consider giving this video a like and hitting subscribe. I am such a baby channel that it really does help me. And I've been working really hard recently on trying to get videos out that I recorded and just never put together. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.